So I want to share with you today how I use the flat iron to curl my hair. So obviously I'm fresh out of the shower, so I'm just going to share with you everything I've done up to this point and then walk you through the process. So first I use Maxi Wash by Kevin Murphy. This is the clarifying shampoo that I use every time, no matter what. It's detoxing, it's color safe, and I am one that goes a long time in between shampoos, so I usually have a lot of dry shampoo built up and it's hard to get off. So Maxi Wash is a really gentle but detoxing shampoo, so that gets all that buildup off there, and it's actually even safe to use as a body wash and as a face wash. So not only did I cleanse my hair with it, but then I shaved with it afterwards too, and my skin is silky soft. So that's what I started with, and then I went ahead and I shampooed with Kevin Murphy Angel Wash and the Blonde Angel treatment. So these are purple pigmented shampoo and conditioning treatments to brighten your blonde. So all of my blondes who are feeling drab during this quarantine, this is for you, because the shampoo is going to brighten and then the conditioner is going to brighten as well, but this is also a deep treatment. So this isn't just going to be like a regular conditioner, it's going to give you that really deep reparative silky softness as well. So now that I'm out of the shower, the three products that I always use no matter what are my B3 color locking spray. So this is a really hydrating detangling spray, and it also seals in your color, so it's really good to use if you have colored hair, because it's just kind of sealing it in a little bit more each time you use it. So that's what I use first to detangle. Next, I use Kevin Murphy Leave-In Repair. If I use nothing else, this is what I use in my hair every time. It just makes your hair feel like absolute silk. And this product line, the repair line specifically, has completely revived not only my hair, but my clients as well. Like if I have clients that buy this line, they never go back to anything else because it's so amazing. So that's what I use next. And then I finish it off with Kevin Murphy Heated Defense. What I love about this is a heat protectant foam. It's super lightweight, doesn't feel like there's anything in your hair other than it just makes it silky and soft, but it protects up to 450 degrees through the blow dry and through the styling, because a lot of times we are just using sprays after we blow dry our hair, and that is great because that's protecting from the heat of the curling iron or the flat iron, but we still have that heat from the curling iron or from the blow dryer in there. So I love that product. What I do is I put all those products in, and then I'll just go and brush it through just to make sure everything is evenly distributed. Now that I've got all of my products in there, I'm going to go blow dry my hair, and then I'll be right back with the tutorial. So here we go. I'm all blow dried. I have my products, my heat protectant in, and now I have my flat iron. So I use a Moroccan oil flat iron. I love this. I've had it for, gosh, I was an educator for them 7 or 8 years ago, and I've had this flat iron ever since. It's still going strong, and it works just as good now as it did on day one. So, and it also comes with this cute little carrying case. So this is the flat iron that I use at home, and I'm going to just section off my hair and explain what I'm doing. So hope you enjoy.
So first I start in the bottom section and I work my way up. I start with the front section and curl it away from my face. Holding the flat iron vertically, I'll put the section of hair between the two plates, hold it tight, and give it a full turn before I run it down the strand. Now because my hair is longer, you'll notice a lot of the pieces I have to do in two sections. I work my way about halfway down, and then I'll pick it back up again halfway, and then sometimes I'll even need to finish a third section. If your hair's shorter, you may just be able to do it in one fell swoop. I find the hardest thing to get used to when curling it like this is just holding the flat iron tight, because typically if you're using a spring-loaded curling iron, it's closing for you, so you don't really have to worry about clamping it shut. So I find that it helps hold the flat iron with two hands sometimes if you're having trouble keeping that grip. Also, the more tension you have and the slower you go, the tighter your curls are going to be. So if you find yourself getting curls that are a little too tight, you can just run the flat iron over it to loosen them up a little bit. When I get to the back section, I just pull everything forward towards my face, and here's where you're going to notice I really start to take 3 sections down the strand, just because it's a little bit harder to hold the grip and have the hair not fall out. So if you'll notice, I'm just working the first section, then the mid strand, and then the ends. Notice after each pass of the flat iron, I'm twisting the curl in the direction I want it to go to help keep its shape. Now I'm curling everything away from the face, which means I have to switch directions with the way I'm twisting on each side. And it is a little bit weird to get used to, but I promise with practice you can do it. And finally, when I get to the very top, I try to take thinner sections because the smaller the curl, the more texture and definition you're going to have in your final look.
Okay, so now that I've gotten all my curls done, you can see it's just kind of nestly and tossily. I haven't broken them up or anything yet. I actually even love how it looks just like this. But what I'm going to do is, if you have any pieces that are a little more curly than the other ones, like these pieces right here, what you can do is take your flat iron and gently just kind of tap. Now, I don't want you guys to be like slamming your flat irons really hard, because that breaks them. So you don't, it's just a gentle tap. You don't have to be like slamming them down. And be mindful of like when you're straightening and using your flat iron, that when you grab your hair, you're not like slamming it shut, because that's so hard on them, and it just breaks my heart a little bit whenever I see someone doing that. So I'm just gently tapping to kind of break these up a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my fingers through, and then I'm going to start just kind of breaking apart these curls individually, like I'm literally just pulling them apart. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm happy with that. I like how it's tossily and not super done. You know, it's a little messy. Now I'm going to use Kevin Murphy Do-Over. This is a dry powder texture finishing spray, and I love it to finish my curls with. If you'll notice, like, it just gives it that tousled volume and texture.
And there we go. Here's the finished look. I hope you like it.